Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we started working on getting the various metals that we have set up our production for routed into the loading area that was going to be used to load the trains with the various goods. And we were able to get the copper hooked up, the sheet coils and the wire coils, and then we started working on getting the various iron-based products, iron sheet coils, steel sheet coils, Invar plates, and cobalt steel plates down here. And that's kind of where we ended. So I went ahead, obviously, you can tell, off screen, worked on getting the rest of those belts hooked up. So we now have iron coming in, we have steel sheet coils, we have cobalt steel, we have Invar. I also worked on getting nickel. So we have nickel plates here and silicon plates here as well. So that is all running, and we are making an absolute ton of silicon plate. I don't think we're ever going to use that much. But that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So, as was predicted in the comments, when all of this stuff turned on and then the trains started going to pick up more ore, and all of our, ore, because, getting the iron flowing then means that nickel, silicon, and cobalt all are running, has meant that power has become a slight problem. And I kind of thought about what we could do about that. And kind of as a bit of a stopgap here, I built a new solar area here to help kind of charge the accumulators. Give us more accumulator capacity and solar power to try to get those things charged up during the day. But we still do have a lot of capacity here in the nuclear power plant, and in terms of how much energy is being produced. But the thing is, these are kind of old designs here. These are Mark 1s, Mark 1 heat exchangers, Mark 1 steam turbines. So what we might want to do is upgrade them. Instead of building that thing bigger, just get it better tech. The one issue was that I was looking at is that the Mark II heat exchangers that go with our Mark II steam turbines, they require tungsten plate, which is why I never built them before, but we now have an access to some tungsten plate, but they require ceramic pipe. And to make ceramic pipe, we need silicon nitrate. To make silicon nitrate, we need powdered silicone and nitrogen gas. To make powdered silicone, we need silicon plates. So we need to make that stuff. And I was looking at silicon nitride here. It is nitride, right? Yeah. And what uses it? Armored cargo wagons, armored fluid wagons, armored locomotives. That sort of stuff I don't really need to worry about because of the type of world we're playing on. We don't have to worry about expanding bugs and have to worry about bugs getting on tracks that are not protected by walls and turrets. So we have artillery turrets, artillery wagons. That is something we may be making. Power armor Mark IV. Again, something I might be making in the future. Is going to need some silicon nitride. But again, those are things that we're probably not going to be mass producing. I'm probably going to be making them, hand crafting those. Mark III tank. Again, something I would be hand crafting at that particular point. We probably will make one. Hopefully we'd only ever have to make one Mark III tank. Ceramic bearings, that might be a thing that we need to make a quantity of. Ceramic pipe we're not going to worry about because we have tungsten. We can make tungsten pipe. Electrolyzer Mark IVs. Again, that'll be something I'll be making by hand. Flying robot frame Mark IVs. That's going to be something we're going to want to be manufacturing with assemblers. So an actual production facility for, because I want to be building this. CPUs is going to need silicon nitride. Okay. Heat shielding tiles, because I have the space expanded mod installed. It's going to need silicon nitride. It's also going to need tungsten carbide, which we'll be talking about that in a moment. Our high-tech science packs are going to need silicon nitride. Construction robot tools, logistic robot tools, CPUs are all going to be needing this stuff. Now, in this case, we may be able to make that on site. And that may actually be the case. So, let's see. For this, we'll probably make it on site. For these tools, we'll make on site. Yeah, because the nitrogen's not that hard to come by. Well, I'll have to see. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make some using the materials we have on hand, because we have silicon plate, and we have nitrogen on site. We're going to make a small supply here, and I'm going to put it in a logistics container. And then we're just going to use it for stuff we'll make for hand making. And I think for most of the other stuff, the more I think about it, the more I think that we'll go ahead and make that stuff on site using plates. All right. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay. So what is this made in? It's made in a furnace. It's made in a furnace. Electric metal mixing furnace? Maybe? Okay. Alright, so what you're going to do is you are going to take... and you're going to make powdered silicon. And we're going to split this off here. Okay. And then we're going to take you. And you are going to make... No, you can't. Alright, we made the wrong thing. Okay, no problem. Green, purple... electric furnace. Maybe that's this what I need? No. Okay, maybe I was working on setting some things up here. Let's just temporarily... Oh, I can probably do it here. You. What are you made in? Electric multi-purpose furnace. Electric multi-purpose. Electric chemical furnace. Steel chemical furnace. I have a steel chemical furnace. It needs a fuel. Okay. And I need a nitrogen supply. Which I know we have. There it is. Easiest way to get it there? Alright, let's bring it through and try to be careful that we don't end up mixing things we don't want to mix. Alright. Actually, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, we need a fuel source. What can we use as a fuel source? And where is the easiest place to get it? Let's see, these are all chemical furnaces, so they don't actually use fuel. These are all chemical furnaces, they don't use fuel. I guess we'll just latch on to this. It's actually going in the direction we want. Oh boy. Can I get any power? That'll do. Okay. So let's just have a logistics container. A storage chest. I want a storage chest? No, I want a passive provider chest is what I want. And then we'll start filling that up. That makes that stuff very slowly. We need to get multi-purpose furnaces. Multi-purpose furnaces. It's gonna need advanced electronics. Oh Lord. Okay. Maybe making that stuff on site's not going to be that easy. Alright. Alright, how many of those will that allow me to now make? I don't know, we don't have any tungsten plate. Now, there are actually 2 more products that can be made that I have not yet added to this and didn't realize were something that I could actually do. And that is tungsten copper plate and tungsten carbide. Here, copper tungsten plate and tungsten carbide plate. Alright, so I can now make 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Let's make as many of those as I can. And yeah, so both of those are going to have to make, which means they're going to be having to probably make 2 more loading bays here. So we'll actually get to that in a moment. Let's see, if I wanted to replace, let's say, all of these with the new stuff, I am going to need 8 of those heat exchangers. Alright, so that'll get me 6. And I need some copper plate. Which will be on the way. Alright, well, that's a delivery. That's a delivery. Let's go ahead and head back up north. At least I think that's the right place to put that. Alright, let's grab some copper. And some steel. That should get me the 8 I need. And then how many of these turbines am I going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 16. Alright, what's the issue? Titanium bearings is the issue. And the big problem is that a lot of the logistics bots are still being used to feed wood into that system. So, I just have to figure out where the bearings are and then grab them. There they are. Alright, so there's more of those. And then I need some cobalt steel. Should have a good idea where that is. See, that's Invar. All right, where was the cobalt steel? There it is. So that will bring me up to 12. Titanium. No, I need that. Oh, I grabbed nitinol. I don't necessarily need nitinol. Oh, well, I might. For a moment, I forgot what I was doing. Alright, well, here's good enough. Alright, so that gets me 12, and I needed 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. Now, the other thing that I was thinking of doing is also upgrading our coal power plant, which I actually did do some work on. Down here, I upgraded all the belts. I upgraded these guys. And yeah, things are running pretty good there. So, we could potentially upgrade all of these boilers and steam engines. Because we have the Mark IV boilers and Mark IV steam engines. And now that we have tungsten plate and the ability to make ceramic, we can actually do that. So that's going to be another project, which I may work on my own, off screen. Because primarily what I just wanted to do here is just kind of show what needed to be done to get these power plants upgraded and do a little bit of the upgrading. But this is going to be a bit of a long process here to get these guys ramped up, because it's going to like more than double the power plant's output. Well, they're using Mark IIs right now. Mark IIs produce 1.8 megawatts. Mark IVs of the steam engines produce 3.6, so that is exactly double. The Mark 1 steam turbines produce 5.4 megawatts, and the Mark 2s produce 7.2, which actually isn't quite double. So no, it's not going to more than double, but it will significantly increase our energy output without really changing the footprints of these power plants much. So now we'll consume more energy, of course. This guy consumes 10 megawatts. This guy consumes 14 megawatts. So, yeah. It'll definitely put more load on these reactors. Alright, so we're probably going to have to basically remove all this because this is going to be different temperature steam they're going to be bringing in. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to pull those out. We're going to let these things consume what steam is available in the pipes and turn off. So that's going to be fine. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace you guys. With Mark 2s. Unfortunately, they don't look any different. Alright, so we should now have higher temperature steam, which means we can go ahead and replace these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. And then let's go ahead and get the... We got so much stuff in here. Those guys hooked back in. At the good temperature steam. And now those guys are all back in business. Production is good. And now I can start working on upgrading those guys we just pulled off the line. And that really should not have impacted these guys too much at all. Nope, did not. Alright, good. So, as I said before, what I'm going to do is off screen, I am going to work on all of this. Get this whole power plant upgraded. And get the entire coal power plant upgraded. Hopefully I'll have time to do that. And then once that's done, what we'll probably do next episode is get that those additional tungsten products added or set up over here, and then continue to hook up more stuff to the warehouses here. Hopefully some of these will get full. So we're just definitely not making a lot of some of this stuff. The steel concerns me. How little steel we're actually making. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. And I will get to work. And then we'll see what we get to when we come back. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.